Hey guys, Average Gamer, and I'm back yet again with Slime Rancher, and believe it or not, I have done it again. I have recorded a nice long playthrough video. This one was almost an hour and a half of content, and I recorded no audio input. So there's no dialogue, no talking from me. It was just straight playthrough. So here I am again, recording a voiceover so you can actually get some sort of narration and know what's going on. And not only that, but if you look and see what's happening on the screen now, the game video is clipped again. It's kind of like 75% of the screen. You have like the top left corner and it goes down to like 75% of the rest of the screen. So you kind of see that the gun is clipped off. You don't see the bar at the bottom that shows the content, what we have in our inventory. So it's kind of a bummer. Now, I'll tell you now, if you continue watching the rest of this video, at some point I wise up to the fact that the video is clipped and I go ahead and get it remedied. Unfortunately, I do not realize the audio is not recording and that part does not get fixed. So we'll be talking through this entire thing. And I'm sorry, but I know that my voice is not the thing you want to hear when you're watching anything. So if you want, you can mute it and just watch the video and the beautiful scenery from Slime Rancher. Now, I'm just tending to the farm this game. There's not really a goal. There's no purpose to this playthrough. It's just me grinding. I'm building up my farm. I'm finding plorts. I'm feeding my slimes. I'm organizing them, corralling them, making sure they're right in the right pens. And I'm just trying to make sure everything works coherently so the farm can pretty much run itself. Now I have to go through and, tend to things occasionally because some of these slimes get a little wild and they like to jump out and play and do all kinds of stuff that we don't want them to do because it throws everything else into disarray. But we have to feed them, we have to take care of them, and we have to make money to make all that stuff a lot better for us for the future of our farm. I'm just going around and you see chickens wandering everywhere. At some point I just gave up. The chickens had their scheme, they escaped their pens, and now we're just gonna let them roam around. It's easier just to let them roam. They'll get eaten eventually, I'm sure, by some wandering slime, but at least they can play and have fun before those last final moments of their life. It's always good once you feed the slimes, just to be able to look in and see them with their big smiling faces, knowing that you're doing a good job taking care of them, when you can just see them glowing with happiness. Of course, these quantum slimes are a little hard to tell because they're phasing in and out of reality constantly. Now you can see when this menu's open that it's definitely cutting off the screen because you can't get the whole visual of these upgrades for this pen. What do they call it, a corral? The dervishes are always causing so many visual issues because of their little dust storms. It's hard to see what you're doing all the time. We gotta go in and collect everything though. I love these the scarecrow things like I have over in that farm there. I don't know if it's a scarecrow per se, but it looks like a fake tar. It's kind of cool. Like a bobblehead on a slinky thing. Back here in our slime farm. Man, I don't know if I got to narrate a lot of this stuff that's over here. Because there's so much content sometimes, I don't go back and watch through my entire videos because I've got to get them edited, and I look for major things that I probably need to clip out, edit, and like if I get up and walk away, I try to clip out any stale time, or any camera shots of me in my underwear, anything like that. We want to edit it out, make sure it's not in there. so I do scan for that bit. But if you find anything that shouldn't probably be in one of my videos, let me know. All kinds of upgrades. These guys just keep escaping. At some point, I just try to figure out what I can do to keep them happy and keep them in here. I don't have to upgrade everything to contain these guys or what, but they drive me nuts. I chase them down all the time. Whee! I like going over here. It's a fun area, and you have to go through it a few times. There's a lot of turns and different levels in this area. Like as far as height wise, you can go through and find little hidden gems and areas you may not have seen before. It's just a lot to discover. I love how they do the texturing of like the moss on the stone and all that stuff. Monomi does a wonderful job. Monomi Park, that is. That's the developer of the game. It was weird. As soon as I came around that corner, some of those fruits just happened to have fallen off the tree. You can see them rolling down that ramp as I come around the corner. So it was perfect timing. Chickens everywhere. At some point, you just have to give up on collecting everything. Just let them roam freely. We can always use more chickens, though. The rare commodity when you need to feed a slime meat. And I always feel bad for doing it. No, I'm weird. And you pay attention to the small things, like as you're walking, you can hear your footsteps. You listen to how they're slightly timed differently. It's not the same interval between each step. The volume and sound effect differs. It's not the same on every step. It's not monotonous. And it's small details like that that really improve a game. Can you imagine if it was just the same clop, 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 clop sound at the same exact interval? It would become very tedious. You'd kind of get sick of hearing it after a while, but pay attention. It depends on what type of surface you're walking on, what kind of sounds you hear, if you hear the sounds of the footsteps. The game is just super well composed. I'm really excited for when I get a chance to play Slime Rancher 2. And if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, at the time of this recording, Slime Rancher 2 had not been released yet. Now, I wanted to play through and finish Slime Rancher because I knew it was in the works. I knew it was going to be released soon. At the time of this voiceover, and upon publishing it to YouTube, Slime Rancher 2 is already out. I haven't watched any previews for it. I haven't watched any gameplay, trailers, nothing. I know absolutely nothing about Slime Rancher 2 because I want to learn all about it when I get exposed to it for the first time by playing it. It's that kind of person. I don't want to ruin a surprise. I want to be entrapped by the world once I walk into it. I love those little things. They convert my berries. You need those to feed the quantums, I think. Something just hurt me. And if I feed them, maybe they'll leave me alone. I gotta empty my gun so I can get these things. I have so many carrots. Now, we're only 10 minutes into this video. Now, hold on to the seat of your pants because this video is almost an hour and a half long. At least the recording is, while I'm doing this voiceover. I'll probably trim it down a little bit just to skip any parts that just aren't needed. Like going back and forth. Some of the travel I like to keep just so you can see how much work it is to actually get into a game. Now, right here again, I'm watching the video and it starts jerking again. It doesn't happen during all the recording. It's just at certain places, and I don't know why. I had someone comment on one of the videos after I published it on YouTube saying it made it very hard to watch, and I'm sorry. I don't know why it happens. It has nothing to do with my recording software or anything, because if you watch, the video becomes very watchable at some point. So I don't know if there's something processing while it's recording and it's causing jitters or what. I don't know. I've recorded lots of videos and I don't have this problem. And I didn't notice it until I started watching these videos for the voiceover. Never really noticed it. And I don't know why it's happening. I recently switched from hybrid drives, which are a regular disk with an SSD attached for read-write speed reasons. I switched from my hybrid drives, which I actually still have for storage, to running an SSD on my main. So hopefully that'll take out a lot of the computation problems and increase speed, quality of my recordings, but I never really noticed it was a problem, so I don't know what the world is happening. It's starting to do it again if you're watching. I shouldn't have any CPU or memory or video problems. Pretty well taken care of on that end. So I have no clue what's happening. I mean, you get the idea of what's occurring in the video, but with the jerkiness, it becomes hard to watch. I'm just walking around. I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to access the next area that I need. I don't know what I'm setting here. I think I was stuck. Oh, am I back to try to figure out how to get up there? Okay, so last video, I was trying to figure out how to get up here on top of this deck. I know I eventually discovered a jumping puzzle, which will help me get over here. I don't remember if I end up going that way or if I end up just trying this over and over again until I find a way to do it. But it does get rather irritating after a while. I've tried this so many times. It looks like all this is here for a reason, like there would be a way to do it. I am just not clever enough to figure it out. We'll say that's what it is. Alright, so if you're watching, I finally noticed that my recording was off, that I was clipping the video. So now I've adjusted it so that you can see the gun and the bars below, which is my health, my power, my coins, and my inventory. And I cheated. I checked YouTube, figured out some hints on how to get up here on top of this, and I'm gonna go try to figure out how they did it now, but I think I end up still getting off. I don't think I figured out at first. So I'm walking around trying to figure out how to get up. Now, in case you didn't notice, there is, in fact, a day and night cycle. And I made a comment about that before, not knowing if that was actually. It is. I'm just all turned around. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at and reassociate myself with the area, like realign my goals. Now, what am I? Okay, so now it looks like I'm heading back. Let me go back to the farm. Guess I gave up on that task for now. Don't know why. Even though I went through the YouTube videos and found out how to get up there, I guess I didn't feel like putting effort into it yet. It was much harder than I had anticipated, I'm sure. Back over here, and guess what? Getting frustrated at the quantum slimes again. Oh man, yeah, I tell you, it's amazing how much difference it is when you can see the entire screen. Just, it feels better watching. You have more concept of what's actually happening. I never noticed it while playing the game, but has there always been like a little meter on the side of the vacuum gun? Yeah, I see it moving now. Now, it looks like it has two sides. I wonder if it actually utilizes all of it. Interesting. Never really paid attention. I love the port collector when you add them to the corrals. It's so nice. Gotta feed my little slimies so they're happy again. A happy slime makes a happy home. I know what I'm talking about. When I feel slimy, I just want to take a shower. Why not? Oh, I don't have anything over here yet. Okay. We're gonna plant something. Now we gotta figure out what. The quantum thingies! So now I don't have to sit there and try to make my own by going over to the other area, throwing fruit into it, tasting it. Now I keep putting the scare slimes on these because I have some slimes that like to escape and adventure out on their own. So maybe this will keep them from eating the fruit when I need it for other things. Not looking at you, quantum slimes. Jooks, you little jooks. I got quantum gravers. They're huge. I know the little ones are just called slimes. The big ones, those aren't Gordos, right? The Gordos are the huge ones that we gotta move to open areas and stuff. What are these larger ones called? If I pay attention, it might actually tell me. You mouse over things, it puts a little title in the top right corner. That's very helpful. I like that aspect. A lot of games don't give you that, and you're always wondering what things are. You know what? Slime Rancher has answered that. They give us details. No other game can do. So it's a Largo. Okay, Largo. So the larger ones are Largos. I guess the big boys are lardos? Do I have that wrong? Look at that. Look at how fast we're getting floors, man. This is what it's all about. This is what slime ranching is all about. Get our plorts. We need to. We save them up. If they're worth money, we're going to go to the market and sell those suckers. We can get our money, start building our farm up. Or sell our dervish plorts, which are 75. Look at that. Look how fast that money builds up. Now, the quantums are only 44. But, you know what? Sell them, it's still money. Look how high that, I don't know what that golden one is. 400 and something. 400. If I had a inventory slot full of those, we could finish everything. We'd have it all. By the way, I am absolutely pathetic at taking missions. I don't remember if I had at this point. I think I ended up taking 1 or 2 during the whole game. And one thing I've noticed while watching this, it looks like since I fixed the frame clipping, it hasn't really jerked around as much. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't see how it could. It's still taking the same screen. It's just clipping part of it, right? So it shouldn't adjust the jerkiness. We're walking. Going back over to my favorite little area. Do I have to travel? I don't. Maybe I have to travel all this way to get back to the desert biome? Are they called biomes? Might have to travel all this way to get back there. It's kind of ridiculous. Sure, there's a portal. They just haven't opened it. A lot of walking. I think that's where I'm going though. Opening these gates is one of the funnest things. You feel like you've achieved so much each time. This place is nice. Dude. Figuring out which column unlocks what doors, closes other doors. This is the most useful one right here, because it opens this door right next to you. Makes traveling through here so much quicker. But there is a lot to discover. And that's so cool too. I was talking about the developer earlier, Nomi Park. It's how much they squeeze into these little areas. There's so much to uncover. I mean, you're always excited when you find something new. Here's something I was talking about before too. You don't have to hit those jumping puzzles. When you fall down, there's a place that catches you. There's a way back up. So if you don't have the jetpack, you can still get across. This game is just so well polished. I don't know how much testing they went through each level and all that stuff before they decided, yeah, this is how we want it, this is perfect, or you know what it looked like before people put in their input, how they thought things should go. Q&A is a huge process when developing anything. We develop in-house software, and you know, it goes through Q&A, and they do 100 tests of the same exact thing for multiple scenarios, just to see how it's going to react, how it does react, how it's supposed to react, and how they think it should react, what can be improved or changed better. And it's nice to have, because you come out with a quality product that many people can easily, normally, once everything's done. And gaming is no different. You have game testers, you know, it goes through alpha and beta. And I'm sure some companies have in-house QA just to go through those processes every time you make a change or new release, just to make sure it's gonna suit what you intended. And I feel like Monomi Park spends a lot of time going through those processes, so they have a final wonderful product when they release. That's the feel I get, at least when I play Slime. When I play, I don't find things that I don't like, that I think should be changed. I just take it for what it is, and I absolutely enjoy every moment. Except the tar slimes. I could probably do without them. I love the little areas with puzzles. I think figuring out those puzzles is a huge part of the game. But I would really enjoy just a whole game of puzzles like this. I think more puzzles would be fun. I think, you know, giving repeatable puzzles so it's not just unlocked and done could be fun too, just so I always have something to do, you know? Once your farm's complete, I mean, it pretty much takes care of itself. Like this area, right? You water those plants to create these little safety areas for the slimes. What if they slowly degraded and they had different phases of, like, health, let's say? You can see them over time as they close up and the safety area gets smaller. Maybe you would have to go back and keep watering. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing. Just to keep the area safe for the slimes and for you, so you protect those firestorms. I can't remember. There's gotta be something. I think there's something you can do to appease those angry slimes. I think there's something in that cave in the very first area that tells you. I never remember how to do it. I think you just feed them, honestly. The silver thingamajiggers, that's one of the favorite foods. Some special slime you find later. I may have it already, I don't know. Silver parsnip. Now, I don't think... Oh, there's a rare one that I find somewhere. I don't know if I found it already or not. It's a gilded thing. Gilded, I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what kind of rutabaga. Can't remember what kind of vegetable it was. And that's a rare one. I think you actually get an achievement for finding it. Best part is I've beat Slime Rancher already, right? Not at the point of recording this video. That's what I'm doing, trying to beat the game so I can prepare myself for Slime Rancher 2. Because I don't want to move on to the sequel without knowing that I've beat the prequel, right? I don't like doing that. I don't like watching movies out of order, things like that. So I forgot where I was going with that. Oh shoot. Oh well. Alright, so I'm back over here trying to get back on top of this jumping puzzle. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I know I've already went back and I've watched YouTube videos on how to get up here. Oh, I see. I'm just hiding from the firestorm. Now, you hear that? I hear something. There's something purring. I think there's a slime above my head on the shelf. That pillar of fire is nuts. You can hear the intensity and the roar of it. Can you imagine Monomi Park decided to use a different sound effect for that flame? It would completely change the vibe. Like what if the flames just had a little hissing noise? They're burning this giant pillar of flame. You hear. This wouldn't have the same domineering effect that it has. I don't know what I was checking. I think I was just reviewing silver parts before. Because I can't do anything else. Just standing here waiting for the fire to go away. It'd be cool if there was like a water shield. Now notice I'm out of water actually in my cannon right now. By the way, I always recommend adding the water upgrades to your cannon as soon as you can, because that water is useful for so many things. If I could like spray it above my head, keep myself wet, and use it as like a time dwindling shield while you're in the fire. Okay, so that's what I was hearing purring, was it was creating those fire slimes. The storm was going. Here I am again, trying this jumping puzzle after I already know what I'm supposed to do to get up there. So value. I don't know why I'm still editing this direction. I know what I need to do. I watched the YouTube videos. Oh, I thought I was up there. So now I got a taste of victory. So now I'm just gonna keep trying. No, I can get up there now. Watch as I fail over and over. Okay. So I got frustrated and I gave up. Now I think I recalled how to do the jumping puzzle. So I kept looking over here, trying to figure it out. Now that's the little column you see in the first video I checked. Now this is my first attempt. You gotta jump on top of the spiky glass tower. Do you believe it? Sick in the head. There's no way. I'm like assessing it the entire time. I think I have to do this a few times. I'm rather unsuccessful at jumping spike. I may end up actually doing it a different way. I can't. I think I'm trying to figure out if I can go to a different tower, maybe. Jetpack only carries so far. There. It's gonna land on a very sharp point like that. I mean, even if you could land on it, how are you gonna stay stable on top of it? The physics make no sense to me. So I think I'm gonna try a different path. If I can't land on the spike, land on a flat surface, right? Makes sense. We'll start. I can get on top of it. Oh, I'm sure. Why would the game... Why would they just put a random tower here? Gotta be a reason. Who cares though? Gonna make it, not gonna make it. Oh, there. Okay, at this point, I'm there yet. Was that one of the plants I could water right there in the middle? Why haven't I done that yet? What it looks like. I don't know what I'm thinking. But, well, that one's not as sharp. Oh, I'm on something. Okay. I don't see why we can't use these little twisters. I don't those suckers. Oh boy. Yeah, it was perfect. Perfect. I made that. That's exactly what I meant to do. So I give up. I'm going to try the short route again. Okay. Good. Been here before. Oh, see, I thought I could get on. Wait, what? I understand what I was trying to get to, but the fact that it held me there for a second really got my hopes up. I was like, oh, well, maybe I just need to stand on the end of it. That's why I haven't been able to jump on the back of it. Oh, collision detection, you fooled me, let me tell you. I do not know how many times I've tried to get up here already. Not just this video, it's the previous videos as well. I keep trying this one spot. I think eventually I just give up. And I determined there's got to be an upgrade. There's got to be something I have to achieve in order to achieve that. I'm missing something. Maybe the jetpack has an upgrade. Maybe I can get some springs for my shoes. Who knows? But it's like, alright. I can't keep wasting time here. I want to get the game done. Let's see if there's something else I can do for that. Then we'll revisit and try the jumping puzzle again at another time. So back to the farm we go. Oh, how I've missed you, farm. It's been weeks. So I'm looking to see if there's an upgrade. Look at that. See, I upgraded the jetpack thruster. I can add more energy, which will allow my jetpack to go longer. Alright, so upgraded the jetpack, upgraded my energy. Those combined may be able to get me a little bit further or a little higher, so it'll make this puzzle a little bit easier. Unfortunately, if I want to go back, I'm going to have to walk that extremely long walk that I don't want to do. So instead of doing that right now, I'm going to go ahead and tend to my slimes while I'm here. I think the water slimes are probably some of the cutest slimes in the entire game. They don't run away. They're calm. They're fun. They splash around in the water. They always seem happy. I like those guys. I don't remember if you even have to feed them. Look at that, 63 a plort. Tabby ones I've had a long time. Really, they start to become useless after a while. The lower level slimes just don't serve a purpose after you have the higher ones. So I'm going to repurpose this corral to something I have more use for. I'm going to grow food for some of the guys I need to feed around. I want to grow these parsnips because they're so unique and they're hard to find. So if I grow them, I'll at least be able to get them. And we're going to say goodbye to the tabby. Cats love swimming. I love these guys. I think they're just gorgeous color scheme and everything. You know what? We're gonna downside. Now, actually, they're supposed to be, if you keep them in the cave, it's supposed to be better for them because it's a dark environment. But, they're easy to collect. They're roaming around the wild all the time. I don't need to keep these. Bye! They're blue, so they swim. They match the color of water. That's what I'm going with. Now we're going to grow some more stuff here. You believe it costs money to tear things down? Makes no sense. Let's see. This one we're going to do our heart thing. I'm going to grow all these unique crops so I don't have to keep traveling the world to feed the slimes that I do. Carrots, I think I've got them. Yeah, I've got carrots in that field back. Text them an email. Nothing. Pioneer 1, Pioneer 2. Look at that. I was talking earlier how I'd never do any missions. So they just need 3 different types of port. What? I get fruit and coin. Yeah, let's see. Why am I back doing that? I can flag out. That was chicken. Why more chicken? Oh, I'm eating a tabby. Oh, because I need those ports for that mission. After I just discarded all my tabbies. Oh, carrots! I don't know if you ever played Jazz Jackrabbit. Now that was an old game I used to love as a kid. But whenever there were carrots, the first thing that always popped in my head. Carrots! Here. Sometimes when you're playing the game, it feels like you're moving around a lot faster than normal. You actually can sort of sprint for periods of time. Something else you can expel your energy for. Now that we have increased energy, we can sprint a little further. I'm just going back checking how many I need of each plort for that mission. And we're going to go out and see what we can find. Unfortunately, these spiky rock slimes and tabbies seem difficult to locate. I mean, they're out there. You can usually find 1 or 2, but finding a vast amount enough to get enough plorts for this mission seems difficult. And of course we encounter tars right away, but we have water, and water, what you need to fight tars. Unfortunately, my aim is much worse than my narration, so I don't do a very good job with these normally. Tars are terrible though. They hurt the cute little or not ports, but cute little slimes that exist in the world. Hey, refill our water right here. Haha. Of course I knew that was there. Why? I keep going back. I guess give what I have already. That's not a tabby slime. What is that? Looks like a tabby. Must be something else. Luckily, the Slimepedia. Be able to tell us, sir. Maybe. Of course, there's not a port reference. So, not a tabby. It's way over on the board. Could it be a dervish? I'm not exactly sure what the dervish ports look like. Yeah, it could be. It kind of looks like that. If you look at the little icon above the inventory slot there, it shows my dervish port. It kind of matches the image that was in the mission outline. Mission objective. Just walk right out of the pen. That's got to be like their projection, right? I got a few quantum ports I can sell. Oh man, that looks so cool. What is he doing? Why is he glowing like that? Is he gonna explode? It's gonna explode, boss. Well, I think he teleported. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, smack the corral with him. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's so much better if we got this visual fixed. So we're just gonna sell those quantums. I don't think that was part of any mission. No, no, don't! Oh, did I just need one for the mission, maybe? Not that floor? So it's one next to the dervish port on the board, I guess. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. So I went ahead and I cheated and I googled it to find out what the port was. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find it. May just change since I may not have it slime. Honestly, just doing this voiceover narration, I don't remember what it was. So you're gonna find out when I find out. And I may not find out. Like I said, I didn't do many missions in the game. I may not have finished that one. Look at my farms, they're doing so well. Check the upgrade, if there's anything worth getting. I love the fact that you can just hear all the chickens as you walk by. These guys keep getting out, and it's because they can bounce on top of each other when they're in the air, and they get even higher than the corral. I don't know if there's a roof in my corral or not. Probably have to check that. It looks like there might be a roof on there, but of course quantum slimes phase through things. More pogo fruit. Now I may be heading back to the glass desert. I really need to figure out that jump puzzle. I may be successful now, because remember we upgraded the jetpack as far as the thrust level and our energy level, so we should be able to go higher and go longer. Hopefully that'll be just enough to do that jump puzzle and get across that canyon over to that ledge I was trying to reach. Which is another neat aspect. Even though you've been to certain areas, still can't uncover everything until you go through the upgrade process. It's just a way the game designers make you go back and visit, just because there's always more. I know I just talked about Minomi Park, their design with Slime Rancher, but really it's a brilliant game. I can't get enough of it. Now, I tend to get lost over here because finding these natural tunnels that are formed through these tree logs was a cool little find for me, but navigating and finding my way around here gets kind of difficult, and maps do not help. I get lost there for a little bit. You'll see that up here shortly. I can't find my way back because I guess I took a different log or something like that. Yeah, see, now I'm already pulling up the map trying to figure out where I'm at. The wrong turn. Full of you swimming this game. I'm so lost. See, that wasn't even the same log. I can't. It's not the same way I came, so it was like an extra log or something. I don't know. I'm so lost at this point. It could be the right log, and I just turned the wrong way somewhere. This area is a little confusing. I guess it's a lot confusing for me. Definitely. You can tell as soon as I heard the music, though, I switched to my water, so I was ready. There's a water spout there, so that helps too. See, this 2 logs, right? I came up with 2 logs. This must be the way I came. I just don't see another entrance or an exit to this valley. It's like I'm getting pigeonholed in here somehow, and I don't know another way out. I'm just completely and utterly lost at this point. Sure, it has something to do with that sign, the skull and crossbones, the path down there. It had to be that. The only thing I've... Why do tars keep spawning over here? Nah, going back up the same tree. Okay, feels better. Alright, I think we're on somewhere now. Oh, I got an email from Bob. I hear cars. Oh, oh. See the cars. So ominous. Shit. You just hear the hustling and bustling of all the slime playing, doing stuff. Creates this fun little world. So busy, so peaceful and tranquil. How do you get the stupid car meet? You know, toes freaking out. It's just, not only is it a world, but it's like their own little community. They all have their little social places, their own jobs they do, and that's why they're, you know, different slimes for you. They all have a function to perform. You've seen all this already. I've done this a number of times through this long freaking journey back to the Glass Desert. There's no convenient portal to get me there. Every time I want to go there, I have to go through this long stint. There's so many nice places we could easily have a portal. Oh. Like to see average gamer walk, baby. Lord knows I need it. Alright, we're back. Let's see if we can get over to that area where I had to do the jump puzzle. Oh well. Where there seems to be a jump puzzle, and I want to figure out what's on top of that platform. From what I gathered watching the YouTube videos that showed me where the jump puzzle was, that might be where the mosaic slime is. We're gonna find out hopefully here shortly, now that I have all the jetpack power. Ow. Ow. You know, walking around the rock slimes, it's kind of like walking around a room with Lego. Just trying to get around, but you're gonna get hurt. Rock slime means no harm to you whatsoever, but it's still gonna happen. Except when they're like mad and they charge at you. That reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now I saw another little slime head back there in the stone. I don't know if you can put ports in every single one of those. Maybe it does something, or they're just for looks. Could just be a decoration. Alright, so here's where the puzzle's supposed to start. Now, of course, you know I cannot land on top of that stupid glass tower. So I'll try, but I'm sure it's gonna poke me and I'll try. Yeah, that. I mean, the jump puzzle video showed to use glass towers, but I still think we should use that column for it. Nope, didn't work. I don't know how you're supposed to land on a point. Doesn't make sense. Really need to rethink my priorities here. Now, let's try the tower. Still wonder if I can get to the top now. Come on, 150. Nope. It caps out. Might have a better jetpack and more energy. Still can't go that high. We're just gonna try a straight left. There's the slime. I can see it. And no! Yeah. It's just not enough energy. You can see I panic a little. I want to do this again, even though we know it doesn't work every time. Maybe I can get to the end of that column now. Oh, I'm on top! I'm on top! I freaking did it! It's that, all it was that additional jetpack. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Nope. Haha. There he is. Now what's he eat? Veggies. That's okay, that's good. But I have carrots. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to come back with more, aren't I? Oh, what a wasted trip. Oh wait, these are veggies too. Yes! Oh, he's dead. Ow. Now I've got these little mosaic slimes. Buzzwhack? Looks like a honeycomb. I'll feed these guys. They look hungry. Oh! Ow! Dude, what? Why'd that happen? More stuff, right? Ow. Yay. What? What keeps exploding? Seems interesting. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh. Why is it here? Maybe just so I can float over to that other side. See any doorways? So. Hey, look! That area. Way up here. But while we have to come here. See any areas we visited? Okay. Too bad the map's not layered, so it shows different heights. Curious, curious. Why do we have to unlock that area? Doesn't seem to help much. Waste of time. Alright, let's get past this area now. Do one of those plants. 2 extra glass towers. Wait. Alright. Sure, I just bypassed a lot of stuff. It looks like there's another gate past here. If you look at the map. Another, like, rainbow bridge. Ooh, a lot of ruins. A lot of ruins. Those little archways, you can see those on the map pretty clearly. This jetpack feels so cheaty sometimes. Come on, another H. 2 doors, Beatrix. Life is filled with moments where there's 2 doors. You can only choose one. This place was my ticket to go even further. Okay. Oh. Left door or right door? Choose whatever token. Travel through space, maybe even time, years, blah, blah. 2 doors, Beatrix. Now, if you look inside here, both of the doors actually up inside. It was pointless. See, look at that. There's the other door. It doesn't matter which door we went through, it would have ended up here. I don't know if the original intent was for that, but that's what happened. They went back to the ranch and promptly sold it. I don't understand that. Don't we own the ranch now? Oh. Alright, so here's the new gateway. We gotta figure out what we need to do to activate it. Because it's not very apparent. Looking around, looking for more keystones or something. I don't see anything. I got a new email from Casey. There's this cool little prismatic archway, doorway, whatever you want to call this, but still, nothing looks like I activated. Oh, wait. No, there's just a little stat thing. Not obvious. Shows a doorway, but nothing happened. Why did I have to do this? Maybe this is something that never got completed? I mean, obviously I was supposed to go here, right? Because the H. I want to try the different doorway to see if it activates something. I don't think it did. So again, I'm looking for puzzles, maybe something I have to trigger. Not fun. I mean, of course it's fun. I like solving puzzles, but when there's no indicator as to what to do, it's kind of frustrating. Keeps looking like that archway area is not discovered. The only black thing on the map. Special about it. Tunnel. Hidden slime. And into the road. Yep. That served a lot of purpose. Go down the dark tunnel. That's where things are always safe. Okay, those parts that are out of the ground already. This tunnel. You know what? These holes look familiar. Is that one of the holes I fell down that one time where I actually died? I think it is. I think that's where we're at now. Finding the way to go backwards from there. Maybe I need to spawn all those little plants. I seem to just carelessly walk around them now without any. Or maybe it's just because it's nighttime, they're not spawn. Maybe they only open up in the day, so it protects the slimes from the fire. Okay, I may not have been there before. Out. Don't know where to go. Yay, I can see my house from here. Not really. Parsnip. A great place for them to grow. Okay, where we at now? Okay, we're back over in this area. I don't see anything. You have to open the store. Oh, I have a key. Maybe the mosaic slime gave it to me. Mosaic Bordeaux? Bardo? I don't know what they are. Yeah, that did a lot. Yeah, been here. So I don't. Why? I open up a door to an area I've already been to. Make my eye twitch. Gotta be more to do here. Alright, let's get back to the farm. Just let out the frustration. I never figured out what those plorts were, though. So we still can't do that mission. There you go. Looks like that was a different ornament. Got lots of fruit everywhere. These guys are quietly humming in the corner. Why did I just take him? What is my intention? I'm gonna throw him away? Why? Why did I do that? Ooh, I deserved that. I deserved everything. Why did I just randomly kill him? Oh, I'm sick in the head. What's wrong with me? I'm going inside. Hello? What is wrong with Bob? I know I don't read those emails out loud, and I'm sorry. I'm sure that would be interesting content to know if you haven't played. Oh! I saw him smile at me! I saw him! Why am I getting rid of him? I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe it's because he's an abortion, he's a radioactive tabby and not just a regular one? No, I still don't know why. I said an abortion. I'm sorry. I meant a popping. Yeah, it looks like I'm just getting rid of those tabbies. I'm not sure what purpose I thought that was serving me. Seems very unnecessary. That's what I'm doing though. Maybe I'm just emptying out the pen. Oh, you know, I bet you that's what I'm doing. I'm emptying out this pen and I can't suck them up. And I'm probably going to tear down that pen and put something else in place. Just like I did with the other three over here. Since I have all my slimes in the other areas I opened up now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're just going to clear out that corral. I'm a murderer. Goodbye. Hello. Now, silos are awesome. If you don't know what a silo is, it's a place to store goods. Now, we have so many crops growing and nothing to use them on. Instead of letting them go to waste, we need to collect them and store them somewhere so we can use them when we do need them. Or it's also good for storing plorts. So you can store ports for when they're worth something. I've upgraded this one, but in each column you can store up to 3 different types. And I can't remember how many in each. Quite a large number. And each spot only holds so much, like I said. But I think you can upgrade that too at some point, or you just take up another slot. I don't know. You have to select which slot you're putting in there. Pay attention to that. Luckily, you can't overlap. You can't put one item in a slot that's already occupied by it. Which is the same thing when you're using your sucker in your gun. But this will help us clean up our farm and store all these products that we're picking up. Why am I moving that? I guess I'm gonna segregate how these things are organized. Next one. That way we'll have it available whenever we need stuff. Look at the number of them we're putting in here. Oh man, they just keep dropping. Plants grow awesome game. The more we get out of the ground, the more it can grow. Oh yeah. I wonder what a phase lemon tastes like. We're gonna get this all sorted out sooner than later. Oh gosh, more carrots. Look at all these carrots. That's more than I can hold. I want to run all the way back, put those into the silo, and go back and pick up more. There was just so many. It's amazing how many crops people farm. I can't grow that many in my yard. Silo time. Oh man. Now we're talking. Let me put those back in. I can't hold them. Did I put them back in? See, I get quantum and dervish ports because the dervish quantums make two different ports. And I didn't notice that about hybrids at some point, but it really helps you make money. I'm gonna feed them. I'm stealing some chickens. Alright, here's the little boom, guys. I ran right through there. Ugh, so annoying. Let's try to get some of their ports. Still have to look at one port is. Some money. May not be worth much, but when there's enough volume, they make money. Okay. Finally starting to become tedious how it grows so quick. It sounds like they're munching on potato chip. I'm just grinding through, collecting port, feeding slimes, and trying to make some money. I don't know if I've just given up hope looking for that one particular port. I have no idea what kind of slime. It may even be something I haven't discovered yet. Alright, we're lining up close here. We're gonna check see what other upgrades we can get for the vac. And it looks like we're still just showing the same thing. Just not terribly interested in those particular upgrades. Probably where we end it for tonight. Nothing else to do at this point. Getting kind of aggravated. Can't figure out that port, so I went ahead and started doing some stuff just so we can get something out of the way. But that's a good place to end it for now. And again, I'm sorry for the recording. I'm sorry I didn't get the audio while I was actually recording the game to begin with, so you had something to track along with. So hopefully this voiceover is adequate, gives you the information. Really enjoy doing it. It just takes a long time. It's hard to get the videos done and process in a timely manner. But hopefully it lines up and everything makes sense, and I hope you enjoy watching Slime Rancher as we grow this farm and try to complete the game so we can move on and eventually try out Slime Rancher 2. Till next time. This is Average Gamer. Never said I was good, just a little average. Bye-bye.